Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have to be sort of quiet because I don't know if you can see. I have two sleeping babies and I'm in the car. So I have about 10 minutes until I have to go. I'm in my garage at my house. Oh. So yeah, I have about 10 minutes until I have to go and get my other two sons off the bus from school. But I figured while I'm sitting here and they're napping, I would do a quick pregnancy update. So the last time I updated, I was 12 weeks pregnant. I am now officially 15 weeks pregnant as of today. Hi, Brady. How are you? Did you have a good nap? Yeah. So yeah, I am 15 weeks pregnant. Everything has been going well. I do definitely feel like I'm getting some energy back and I can finally stand coffee. So that's helping significantly because the first trimester, I don't want to say that I had like a lot of aversions, but I definitely just, that's actually been every single pregnancy. I just did not like the smell or the taste of coffee and I didn't want it, which obviously as a mom of 4 already, coffee is kind of like my bloodline. So it was a little bit rough there. The exhaustion was so real, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just because now I'm a full-time mom instead of, I was a nurse before obviously, and now I'm a stay-at-home mom. But I definitely feel like I was more tired. I don't know if it's just because 4 years have gone by and I just don't remember how tired I was, but I definitely feel way more tired this time than I ever did before. And ironically, I carried 2 babies last time and this time it's just a singleton, so I don't know. But anyways, like I said, I am back on a coffee kick. I just drank, well, I finished my coffee. It's 3:23 now. It does take me a long time to finish my coffee. And yes, this is the only one that I'll drink all day. I don't drink any other caffeine because I know you're only supposed to have 200 milligrams a day, which I do stick to. And yeah. Other than that, in terms of how I've been feeling, like I said, I am 15 weeks today. I'm feeling good. I'm really starting to like feel back to myself. I'm starting to get like more round in the abdomen area. Obviously, I will be posting a belly shot at the end of this video, but I can't right now because I'm in the car. The only other like aversions that I've had, I don't know why, but meat is still kind of turning my stomach. I don't want it. I don't even want to cook it. And I feel bad for my husband because like whenever he's like, what are we having for dinner? I'm like, pasta again tonight? So I have to at least get better about trying to stomach pasta. I love pasta. That's what I'm living off of right now. But I have to get better about trying to like stomach meats. I'm finally getting around to being able to eat eggs, and at least that's like a good source of protein, but I have to say that my diet this pregnancy has not been ideal. I've been craving a lot of carbs. I've been craving sweets, so I'm trying to be better about that because I have to admit I haven't really held back very much in terms of like what I've wanted. Like if I want a donut, I don't go to the store and get a donut, but like if we happen to have donuts, I will have a donut. I obviously try to keep things within reason and not go like crazy. And I do think that right now my weight gain is pretty on track. The last time I went to the doctor, I think I was only like, when did I go last? October 1st I went, and so what was that, about 2 weeks ago? So yeah, I was over 12 weeks at the time. But yeah, I think I weighed 142 at the time, so I had gained 3 pounds. I want to say that I'm maybe up like 2 pounds since then, so I think I've gained about 5 pounds total, which I don't think is that bad based on how I've been eating. I have been sporadically going to the gym, which is better than I did with any of my other pregnancies. I didn't go to the gym at all. So that's something that I'm patting myself on the back for, is actually getting out and going to the gym. My mood swings have still, I don't know. I feel like I'm very short-tempered, and I don't know if that's just because I stay at home with my kids and it's 4 boys and all they do is fight and bicker all day. But I'm trying to be better about not snapping and flying off the handle about silly things. So I feel like my mood is kind of stabilizing again. Like I don't feel like I'm so hormonal and I like fly off the handle. What else? One thing that I have noticed within the last, I would say 3 weeks since I last updated, my scalp is I don't know if you can tell. First of all, this is where I had my Mohs surgery, so that's healing pretty well. And my hair is starting to grow in, so I have these like weird little baby hairs growing. But my scalp is so disgustingly dry, and you really can't tell it all right now. But I have had like the most embarrassing dandruff, because it's like not even just like little flakes, it's like massive chunks. It's almost like I have psoriasis on my scalp. And I tried to I got like Head and Shoulders Clinical Strength. I always use Head and Shoulders anyways. And I actually thought that it started because I ran out of my Head and Shoulders. I always use the one that has the almond on it. It has like almond oil in it, because that seems to really work well with my scalp and my hair. And I ran out for a while, so I went to BJ's and they ended up not having it, so I got like Tresemme. And I didn't know if it was just the change in my shampoo, but then I started to have all this like dryness, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I've been drinking tons of water. I've been really good about my water. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys watch Felicia Keithley, but she had one of these that she got at Target. This is 40 ounces of water. I literally am not caught without this nowadays. So I've been super good about my water. I can't say that I'm dehydrated in any way. I don't know if it's pregnancy that's causing this, but I've never experienced this before, and it's super weird. So yeah, that is about it. What else? I don't know if I talked about it last appointment or last update, but I did end up having the genetic testing done at 10 weeks. So there's 2 different tests they do. One is called the Foresight Carrier Screen, which basically will basically it tests my blood, and it tells if I'm predisposed or I'm a carrier for any type of genetic condition that could affect the baby, like cystic fibrosis, Fragile X syndrome, like certain musculoskeletal conditions. So I came, thankfully, I am so blessed, but that all came back negative. So usually if something came back abnormal on my panel, then they would recommend that my husband get tested to see like if I was a cystic fibrosis carrier. He would then get tested to make sure he wasn't a cystic fibrosis carrier. So we didn't have to do any of that for him. And then so they do it's called a prequel prenatal screening, which actually will screen the baby's blood to see if they can detect any type of abnormality, like Down syndrome, anything like that. I ended up getting like an estimate back from my insurance, and they did say it was going to be about $600, because the insurance, as of the time that they sent me the estimate, wasn't covering the tests. And I understand, because I haven't had any children with a genetic abnormality, knock on wood. It's just considered like I have a normal pregnancy so far. There's no complications. I haven't had bleeding. So they were saying they wouldn't cover it, but I don't know. As time goes on, I actually think that we are going to find out the gender. And I know I was like so strong, and I was like, no, I'm not going to find out the gender. But as time goes on, and I haven't bought a single item for the baby, and we are really struggling with names, I just think that I need to know. Everybody wants to know, to be honest. Family wants to know if it's a girl or another boy, and my husband is dying to know. I want to know in terms of preparation for rooms and setup and stuff, because we might actually do 2 sets of bunk beds and put all 4 of our young children, 6, 5, and 3-year-old kids, twin 3-year-olds, into one room and just have 2 sets of bunk beds. And then we might, if it's a girl, just put the girl into the twins room now. But if it's another boy, that kind of, I don't necessarily know that he would need his own bedroom, like right off the bat, because none of my boys really got their own bedroom, except for Liam, who's my oldest, and he had his own bedroom for like the first year. because I was pregnant with my second by the time Liam was 3 months old. And then obviously when I had Logan, my second child, Liam was already a year old. So he lived like a year without another kid, and then he just hasn't known quiet since then. Logan really never knew quiet, and then Brady and Brody, they literally were conceived together. So, you know, yeah, so we're gonna find out the gender, and as a result, we have a Halloween party October 26th. Today is October 16th, so it's in 10 days. I actually, when I originally had all this testing done at 10 weeks, I called and I had asked them to cancel the prenatal screening just because I didn't want to pay $600. And it's not even 100% guarantee that I'm going to have to pay that, because they still try and get an authorized 3-year insurance. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that I don't have to pay the full $600. I anticipate I'll have to pay a couple of hundred, but maybe the insurance will pick up some of it. But regardless, if we do have to pay the $600, it's fine. So we're going to find out the gender, and we're going to make sure that everything's okay as far as they can see with the baby. And then we're going to hopefully have a gender reveal at our Halloween party, but we're not going to tell anybody until the day of. And we actually might not be able to find out. So like I said, I called, today is Wednesday, I called yesterday, and they said it could take 7 to 10 days. So I literally might not be able to know until like the day of the party, and that would be really hard. And obviously we won't necessarily be able to do anything super creative if that's the case, but yes. Other than that, I'm doing well. I don't think I have much else to update on. If you guys have any questions that I didn't address, please ask them in the comments down below, and I will definitely get back to you and let you know. But other than that, I'm doing well. Like I said, I'm 15 weeks. I haven't felt the baby move yet. I almost feel like I have felt flutters, but then I've been kind of gassy the times where I have felt the flutters. So, all right, I got a little guy that wants to get out, and I have to get the kids off the bus. So I will talk to you guys later. I will insert a clip of my belly shot now. Hey guys, as you probably can tell, it's a different day since I look different and I'm dressed different. But I did just want to quickly film a picture, or just a little clip of my bump. So I am 15 weeks, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days. My weeks usually, so if you ask my doctor, my weeks should flip on Thursdays, but I still think that according to my ovulation, I should be every Wednesday my weeks flip. I think I'm a day sooner, just based on my ovulation, but obviously they did an ultrasound, they dated me, so whatever. Even if I'm Thursday, then I'm 15 weeks, 2 days. So hold on, let me move this, and I will just show you what my bump looks like at this time. I have eaten food today. This is just like a super casual top that I got at Target. But again, I just wanted to show you what my bump looks like. Yeah, 15 weeks. Feel ginormous already. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.